So hello everyone, and you're welcome to my video. And in this video I'll be covering the weekly outlook for the brand new week, which will be starting from tomorrow, 25th of January 2026. So far January has been really bullish. Price has been really aggressive and pushing to the upside with so much bullish pressure. We've been seeing that happening over the weeks, and most times our weekly outlook have been very bullish, whereby with market open Monday we see price just smashing our targets. As you can see on the screen, this was last week's weekly outlook, and price actually cleared that with no doubt. We had two outlooks, whereby one was if price failed to break up higher, but price actually indeed broke up higher. So in this video I'll be covering what I'm expecting for the new week, because there's so much to cover and so much to expect actually. I would also be checking out key stuff too, so you should check every part of this video and forward when it's necessary, and let's enjoy this one. So first things foremost, already you can see that I've done everything on the screen, so I'll be following everything up step by step, so we could actually get a very proper and clear view of what to expect in the new week. So first things first, as usual, we start from the 1 week time frame, and when we come up to the 1 week time frame, we could see that price has been bullish, and most times I would say it has been ignoring any form of retracements or probably tapping key levels before pushing up higher. But we can't actually see that from the weekly time frame, but we could easily just mark out our weekly high. That was last week's high, and also this region here, whereby we have this FVG here, because these are key PYs that if price should fail now, price should at least tap into those levels before we could actually push up higher. So this is actually what we could mark out from the 1 week time frame. So let's go down to 1 day. When we come back down to 1 day time frame, we could see how price has been bullish for weeks now. Price has been pushing up higher and higher, especially with the week that just closed. There was no red daily candle here, everything was bullish, and that really leaves me with the expectation that most likely price may give a proper retracement, because of the fact that we keep on opening with so much gaps. I do not trust gaps, because gaps are just ways that price is building up liquidity that it will or probably might not, but probably should feel. Actually, these are key levels that need to be created, so that through the year we could actually have sweet trading spots and all of that. So there's so much more that is going to happen this year, and a lot of these gaps have been left out will be those levels that price would fill in. But already on the daily time frame, you could see that price has been pushing up higher and higher, and if you've been taking trades probably with the market close of the previous day, you could actually keep on making profits. This was one of the methods we used last year when these same proceedings were happening. So beautiful run actually. So let's go down to the 4 hours time frame. When we come back down to the 4 hours time frame, we could still see how last week opened right here, and we could still see the gap and the build up. And I marked out this trend line because actually if you come to look at it, you tend to notice that this is what price has been moving on, even though it's very steep but very bullish. And with this move here that we got these sales, we expected that probably price may actually fill in this level before we push up higher, but it was some type of failure out of this bullish trend line. And when price tried to come back into the level, price didn't even continue to fill this level before we push up higher. It just broke up higher with this gap here, continued in the same build up that actually brought us to where we are at today. So on the 4 hours time frame, we could still see the need of price to tap into this discount level around this region. But then when we come back to these points, we will tend to notice that price already tapped into this 4 hours FVG, and immediately we saw a beautiful break of structure. If we should take our fib tool here, we could easily put our fib tool from this low to this point of price breaking structure, and you could easily see that this is where the discount level is sitting at. Price is yet to tap into the discount level. It just tapped into this 4 hour FVG and broke up again higher, So this leads me that this level now is liquidity. So it depends on how price should fall into this level, or if it's going to fall into this level. Because with market open, what I actually tend to expect is I expect price to actually probably gap up towards 5,030 levels, and probably do something like this and push up towards 5100. This is how price has been moving a lot, and this is actually how I expect to see price move. But another thing that you could put into consideration is that if price opens with this gap and probably hits into this level that we're talking about, one thing that could happen is price could fill back this gap, and when it fills back this gap, I feel this is most likely a key sign. It's not even a feeling, because we would actually see confirmation on the chart. We could probably get to see confirmation like this. Price may come back into these previous week high levels and use it as a way to fall back down into this region. And when we fall back into this level now, this level zone will most likely hold price a bit, and if we get a successful close above this high, price will just keep on pushing towards 5,200 and beyond, 5,200 and beyond. But if now what we get is price coming back to tap into this level, and next thing is a failure to take out this high, now most likely this will just make room for a massive sell-off. It will just make room for a massive sell-off that probably would look something like this. Sorry, don't mind the drawing. Probably will make room for a massive sell-off that will look like this, and price will most likely come back down to fill out this level, because it will be breaking out of this trend line, and most likely with a good body close. That is with the failure to, the key idea behind this trade to push up higher is the fact that if price falls into this level and does not give a full body close below this low here on the 4 hours time frame, that's actually what will give us good sign that price will keep pushing. But if we should see a full body close below this low and not something like price taking liquidity from this guy, most likely we might get a full body close below this inversion, this FVG on the 4 hour, and then use it as an inversion to push down lower. So this is actually my key expectations. It depends on actually how price reacts and what actually happens, then we follow up. So this is actually what I see on the 4 hour time frame. When I go down to 1 hour, 1 hour is still telling us the same story. All of these time frames are still correlating the same story. You could still see where we're trying to sell with this particular week here, but then price gapped up, breaking above this whole level here. Next thing, we kept on getting this push higher and higher and higher, and we with this sale that happened at this point, I thought price would actually probably retrace back down somewhere here, but then it failed to do that. And next thing, we saw another break of structure, whereby when we take our fib, you could still see that our discount level is still around here and price is yet to tap into it. So still the same concept I'm working with. We gap, probably the blanket open gap into this level here, 5,040 or so. If with these retracements we might fall back around the previous week high to fill in the gap a bit, or price may just keep on pushing to take out 5,100 and try to push up higher. Or if we fail to take out this high now and price comes back to fill this gap a bit, we may come back to this region, fall back down into this level, and if it's not a full body close, we weaken to this level, we take liquidity, price may just use this as a way to push up higher, to take out 5,100 and push up higher. But else, if it's a full body close at this level, we just push up, we just sell down lower. So basically, this is actually what I'm expecting for the new week, because everything is actually correlating. And if we should even go down to 15 minutes now, you'll tend to notice that already those that were holding buy trades from this point, actually called the buy trade at this level, but price took us out with this week here and still reclaimed that level and kept on pushing up higher. So if this zone fails, everything is already here though. You will still see it here. those that are in buys already, you could see the failure of this sell confirmation here. Full body close above it this week, back into the level, so most likely price will push up with market open. Most brokers probably won't let you open a trade with market open like this, but something as little as this should actually give something solid. Actually get a little bit of this, a little trade like this though with market open. So basically this is actually what I'm expecting, and I would actually react more with the market open. So I'll be dropping all those updates on the channel. I'll be dropping a detailed recap of the things that happened last week. Was actually pretty awesome, but we got caught up at the wrong side of things because most times there was no solid entry, probably with some timing levels, but they're actually very, very good trades that we actually missed a lot of them because I kept on trying to catch up with solid retracement, solid sell trades, and once price gives us that confirmation, taps into the level, we kept on seeing failures of these setups. So I actually broke down everything, and that video will be live too. You could get the link in the description. So I love you all. You can start securing your slots for February on my community, for my VIP community, and also my courses live too. You can actually check that out too. The information are all in the description and my Telegram channel. So I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.